Hello everyone, I am Lakshmi Chawla from SG Balekundu Institute of Technology, Belgaum. Currently, I am pursuing my engineering third year EC department. Recently, I had taken an online internship on embedded system on Emertxe Information Technology Private Limited, Bangalore. In project, I done the in the internship, I done the project on microcontroller based washing machine simulation using a Pixim lab. In this video, I am going through introduction and C programming used in an embedded system, about project details, project requirements, and block diagram, finally learning outcomes and a project demo video. Next, embedded system is a microprocessor based computer hardware system with a software. As we know, it is designed for to perform a specific task or a specific function meant for that system. At the core is integrated circuit designed to carry out the computation or a real-time operations. Next, embedded C. Embedded C is a popular programming language in a software field for developing electronics gadgets. And similarly, embedded C is an extension of the C programming language, specifically tailored for developing a software for embedded system, which are specialized computer system designed to perform a specific task, and it allows the programmers to interact directly with the hardware components like a microcontrollers, sensors, and actuators. In internship, particularly in C programming, we gone through the introduction to the C and the C types, and next basic data types like a integer, float, double, conditional construction, and operators. In similarly, pointers, functions, string, classes, linked list, queue, and stack operators. Sorry. In the introduction to C, we learn some basic concept on the data type. Like this covers the basic of the language, such as how to write the C program, syntax, structure, and its importance. And it also introduces the data types like integer, character, float, double. And next in conditional construction, if, else, switch, used to make a decision in the program. And in operators, sorry, and in operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or equal to, etc., are used to perform the operations on the variables and the values. And in pointers, pointers are nothing but the variables that stores the memory address of the other variable. And in similarly functions, it's a block of the code that perform the specific task. And next, string and storage classes. Strings are the array of characters used to represent the text. And storage classes are define the scope and lifetime of the variables. And linked list. Linked list is a dynamic data structure where elements are connected using the pointers. And queue is a linear structure that follows the first in first out. And in similarly in stack also it follows the last in first out. And in operators are used like arithmetic, logical, relational operators. And array is a collection of variables of the same data type are stored in the memory location. uh, we For the project we gone through the one project problem statement. This project is focused mainly on the simulating a washing machine using the Pixim lab and aiming to replicate the real world washing machine functionality in the visual environment. The project is begins with a comprehensive understanding of a washing machine components and cycles, operations, and parameters defining the laundry status, such as the fabric type, load size, and water level, are identified. This simulation project provides the valuable insight into the washing machine operations, control system design, and simulation technique. By practical experience is applying, I gain the knowledge in algorithm to simulate the intelligent appliances, contributing the better understanding of a laundry automation. For the project we gone through the some softwares. Those are like Pixim lab simulator and MPlab xid, MPlab xe compiler. The Pixim lab is a real-time emulator of development board which is integrated with the MPlab. And also the Pixim Lab is a real-time emulator. It simulates how the real hardware behaves with the system, and it helps a developer test and run the embedded system project without needing a physical hardware. And next, MPLab XIDE and MPLab XE compiler. Compiler is nothing but where the human understanding code is converted into a machine language code. Now we see about the MPLab XID. It is an integrated development environment where it is used to develop the programs for a PIC and a DSPIC microcontrollers. And it is a freeware and it is supports the complete process of writing, building, debugging, and programming embedded system. And next, MPLab XE compiler. It is a compiler used with the MPLab XID. It compiler, as already I said, compiler converts your C code into a machine code that the microcontroller can understand. It supports for the microchips 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit controllers. This is an architecture of a microcontroller where we can see power on, pause or stop button, navigation, door status, display washing machine, buzzer, motor. Here we can use the 16-bit or 18-bit, 32-bit microcontroller act like the brain of the system. It reads the input from the various switches. Microcontroller act like the brain of the system. It reads the input from the various switches and buttons, controller outputs like a buzzer display. CLCD is a main component. CLCD is a character liquid display. It stands for a character liquid display. It is a type of LCD used to display the text character. It is an output component. It is used to show the information to users such as the washing status, temperatures and error etc. And it shows the ASCII characters and some special symbols. And there are two modes used to send the data from the microcontroller to LCD. One is 4-bit mode, sends the data in 4-bit chunks, saving the input output pins. And another one is 8-bit mode. Digital keypad is another component which is used in the it is already inbuilt in the microcontroller board. And a digital it's a digital keypad. It is a set of buttons used for a user input in an embedded system, commonly made using the tactile switches. Tactile switches is a tactile switch on when the pressed and off the when released. It is a type of mechanical switch which that gives the physical click feedback. And next one, timer. Timer, it has a three modes. One is PWM or a pulse gen. Timers are used to measure the time, generator delay, or a count events in the embedded system. And it has a three modes. One is a PWM, counter, pulse width, or a pulse period. And pulse width modulation, it is used to generate a waveforms common in a motor controller, LED, brightness control, etc. And next, counters are counts the external events. It is useful in the digital clock or event monitoring systems. And pulse width and the pulse period, which are the measures the width or period of input signals. And next, tick up count or a countdown, the where the timer can increment or decrement based on a clock pulse. It is useful for setting the time delay or generator the timeouts. And next, scaling pre or post means pre-scale or a post-scaler. Divided the clock the adjust the timing. For example, a pre-scaler of 8 will divide the clock by 8, slowing down the timer. Uh, and next, these are the steps involved in the washing machine project. When we dump the code on the Pixim lab, first it shows the press the switch pi to powering on the washing machine. When we press the switch pi, the screen display the powering on washing machine. Then next, washing program are display the some characters like to select the user or its basis daily, heavy, delicate. Uh, Similarly, woolen bedsheet type of the cloth. And next, it shows the water level. It may be auto, low, medium. And next, start the stop screen display. It display the start and stop screen. To start, press the switch 5. To stop, press the switch 6. User have the two options to start and stop. And next, the selected program start the execution, and timer shows for the how many milliseconds the wash is going to take place. User has the option to start or pause the ongoing program. And this is the block diagram of the washing machine. This is a main C program very used for the washing machine system to build. Then this is the digital keypad C program. And this is a main H.H program. Then this is CLC and this is Pixim Lab used to implement the washing machine project. This is a display and we import a hex file from the file. It shows displaying the press the key 5 to power on the washing machine. When we press the key 5, the power will on machine and is display the programs for the user. Washing program like type of a cloth. What it display the water level auto, low and medium. User have to select a water level and press the switch 5 for 20 seconds to select the water level. Then it display the start and stop option for the user. Switch 5 for a start and switch 6 for the switch 5 for the start and switch 6 for the stop. and start the program, and it display the time. And also there are two options to start or a pause the execution of the program, where the heater will rotating, fan will turn on. Timer is displaying the time limit and start and pause switches buttons. These are the some learning outcomes from the pro- project and internship also. And I learned the how to implement the C program and how to program the different components used in the project, like digital keypad, CLC, and all those things, and how to work on the Pixim 16F877 board, and how to use the different components of embedded system, and similarly how to use a development tool to build the project, and trend and challenges in the embedded system, and the common design matrices of the embedded system. And in this internship I learned the so many things, I gained the so knowledge also. And thank you Emertxe for giving the such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.